All right, you all, really quickly, I'm going to go through question number 5 on this factoring practice worksheet. Remember, whenever I have an a value that is not 1, I need to use the bottoms up method. So my problem here, question number 5, is 2v squared plus 11v plus 5. First thing I always ask myself is, what is my a value, the number in front of my variable squared? It's a 2. I can't use the x method yet. So first step for bottoms up, I'm going to multiply the first number times the last number, and I get v squared plus 11v. 2 times 5 is 10. V squared plus 11v plus 10. Now, if you look, I have an a value of 1, right? There is no number in front of here. That's when I can start using my x method. So for my x method to set it up, I need 2 numbers that add up to 11, multiply to 10. Again, I always think through my multiplication first. So numbers that multiply to 10, 1 times 10, 2 times 5, and I think that's it. Out of this list of factors, these options, I'm going to go with 1 times 10 because 1 times 10 is 10, and 1 plus 10 gets me that 11. So my factors in factored form, I have v plus 1 times v plus 10. If this was my initial problem, I would have been done. I used the x method to factor, but remember I had this first a value. I need to bring that a value back into my problem, so I divide both of my factors by 2, the original a value. Whenever I have a fraction, I want to see if I can simplify. Otherwise, bottoms up doesn't work. 1/2 and 10 over 2. I cannot simplify 1/2, right? It's already simplified, but I can simplify 10 over 2. 10 divided by 2 gets me a 5, so I'm just going to go ahead and write that down. V plus 5. V plus 1/2. Because it can't be simplified, what I do is I bring the bottom of my fraction up in front of my variable. So this first factor becomes 2v plus 1. To go through the steps one more time, multiply your first number times your last number. Use the x method to find the factors for this trinomial. Write it in factored form. Bring back your a value. Bottoms up if you can't simplify. Simplify if you can. 2v plus 1 times v plus 5 should be your final answer for question number